something like that happening, everybody wants to run to that.
Yeah, man.
And that's fine. And like I said, he's a funny dude. I known Cat since we, like back in the day. You know what I mean? Like we did a movie together, Behind the Smile, with my brother Damon. That he never put it out, but I remember Cat doing stand up back then. And he was funny. And then Damon put him on My Wife and Kids. Like my family,
God, pow pow.
Right,
that's Chinese.
That's why people don't just be saying nonsense, because my family's love, right? So it's not about, we don't play all these cat games and breaking people down. I've worked with everybody. Mark Curry used to go on the road with my brother Damon and destroy. I'm here to get the best nutrients out of life and out of the experience. And I mean, and that's what we need to celebrate more. I'm tired of the rhetoric of, oh, you sell out in Hollywood because you wore a dress. Negro, I wore a dress. It's called White Chicks. You know what we did? We did a classic. Only black people sit there and go, man, our brothers wearing dresses. Oh, so white people, when they wear dresses, when Robin Williams wears a dress in Mrs. Doubtfire, he's brilliant. When Tom Hanks wears a dress in Bosom Buddies, oh, he's brilliant, right? Mm-hmm. When Dustin Hoffman wears a dress in Tootsie, he wins an Oscar. Mm-hmm. Black people, as soon as we put on a dress, we start tearing each other down. This is art and this is comedy. You think I'm going to tear down Flip Wilson? You think I'm going to tear down Tyler Perry? I'm not going to tear down any of these brothers. It's comedy, and we should embrace our comedy, all of it. We shouldn't have one type of humor. We should embrace all of our humor, every shade of black that is black and is beautiful. Minorities need to stick together and come together and really celebrate us. We have been taught to drag each other down. It's toxic. It is so toxic. I'm just not going to be a part of that. I'm going to celebrate. Mm-hmm. And even with, like I said, Cat Brilliant, he a funny dude, man. He says crazy stuff about me, but I don't take it negative. One time he said, Marlon Wayans ain't a real comedian. I said, okay. And this is about 10 years ago. And I said, there's truth to that. There's truth to that. Because I remember when I was doing Behind the Smile with the Cat, and I wasn't doing stand-up comedy.
Yo, it's your boy Wayne. My life, not yours, man. We back, man. As you can see, man, the biggest interview in YouTube history, besides any of the Joe Rogans, you know what I'm talking about. Cat Williams, that interview is still doing rounds. It still got people responding. I feel like every comedian that ever lived or died is going to respond to this interview. We might get a response from Bernie Mac, R.I.P. Like, this shit is crazy. This shit has everybody in a frenzy still. Dave Chappelle made some remarks. I haven't actually shared that video yet, but we're going to get to that. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's a lot to take from that, man. Now, one thing he brought up that I'm going to highlight that was real is the tearing down of black people. That's what we do now. I don't know why it's so cool. Like, literally, when it comes to hip-hop platforms, for the most part, we just only see us tearing each other down on some sucker stuff. Like, it's really weird when you think about it, man. Like, and it's like a normal thing. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, we teaching the young kids how to do that. So, really, all we teaching them is the hate. And that's why we is where we is right now in the world and society with music, black culture right now. Everything is just all based off of disrespect. They only respect disrespect. So it's definitely some highlighting of that, what he said, you know what I mean? When Marlon talked about how he deals with it still. And, you know, honestly, one thing he also did bring up too with his family. His family is one of the biggest families when it comes to comedies and just success. Like, that's just a successful family. I don't even want to put the black on it. If they would have been white, they would have been successful. That's just a successful historical family when it comes to comedy. You know what I'm saying? They put on for so many people. Jim Carrey, Tommy Davis, Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Lopez had her start on In Living Color, even being a backup dancer. So, I mean, it just kind of shows you, man, a lot. People can say a lot about you, but it's on you whether you're going to reply. And when you got love around you, like how Marlon said, like, he good. His family, they good. He don't really got to respond to that. But one thing I'm going to say is, if you don't see the clear stereotype, well, not even stereotype, the clear pattern with Hollywood and them wanting to make black men look weaker or look feminine or look all, I don't know what you want to call it, People can come up with 1,000 different terms. I don't care. But there's definitely a pattern in that. And for some reason, Hollywood is obsessed with seeing black men put on dresses. And the fact that he brought up all the white guys that was wearing dresses saying that they won Oscars, I mean, that doesn't say too much, because whenever a black guy plays a homosexual role, he always wins an Oscar versus when he plays any other type of role. So, I mean, it's a weird pattern in Hollywood and movies and whatnot. That's just my opinion on things. But I still feel like, you know, the interview that Cat Williams did on Uncle Shay Shay is just doing what it's supposed to do. Sparked a lot of news, got a lot of people talking about it, giving their opinions, perspective, especially comedians. Because, like, if you ask me, they like one of the last few people on the earth that can say what they want without being canceled. So, I mean, it's kind of dope to see all the reactions to it, you know what I'm saying? Get other people's perspective on it, because we live in a time and day where a lot of people don't want to see that. But I'm always down to see that, because I want to hear, hey, if somebody want to put something out about you, you should have a chance to reply back and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. What y'all take from that, man? Let me know how y'all feeling about that Marlon Wayans reply back to Cat Williams. He's basically giving his response on black men wearing dresses. If you ask me about it, it goes back to when Paul Mooney used to talk about it. Paul Mooney and Richard Pryor used to talk about it. I should have clipped the joke and put it on here, but I honestly just didn't want to. It was some crazy thing, so I'll put the joke and the link so you can click on it and watch it if you want to see. But if you watch that clip, you'll see exactly what Cat Williams is talking about when it comes to Hollywood and executives trying to make the black guys do a lot of, I don't know, a lot of weird things, I'll say. But like and subscribe, man. We gonna be back with another video probably later on today or tomorrow.